Two little darlings, she's gonna scrapbook today. She's scrapping Brenna and Bronte today. Brenna and Bronte are the lucky ones to get scrapbooked today by that scrapbooker extraordinaire, Terry Rice.
Yay, let's hear it from my MC and songster. Okay, now this is the last one of the photos in hand. But, and then I think I'm going to start getting kits together for 30 days of sketches, hopefully. So I've got Bronte and Brenna, and Bronte's my niece, and this is my first granddaughter, and I'm thinking she was probably 4, and they're playing on this splash pad, and they're at Disney. Well, I don't know if they were at Disney this day or if this is just another place, but I'll find that out when I get to journal with their mom. Okay, so I decided I needed a sketch because you look at my papers like, I just don't know what to do with those 3 papers that I decided on. So, and actually, I think I pulled in this little scrap later, but I actually had all my scraps, with it. Because anytime I put a kit together, if I got scraps, I just throw them in. So I'm going to put like a little band of paper here at the bottom. And then I'm going to put a wide paper here. And another band of paper here. And another paper here. But these 2 I'm going to flip around. Because I need a breaker between my 2 busy papers. So you'll see that. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to lay them out, and then I'm going to pause and tape them down because I think it's going to be kind of a trick to do it. Okay, so this is the paper I'm going to use on the bottom, and I pulled in this orange because of this part of the splash pad has orange and blue and white, and this one just has white and then the square grates. So, I mean, for all I know, it could be different. It could be a different splash pad, but I'm not sure because the brick kind of looks similar. But I'm going to put these on one page and these on another page. So if they're not the same, I can journal a little bit on each side. But this is how Mom gives them to me. So, and I know that these were all taken, probably the same day is what I'm thinking. I think it's at the same place. So that's when I look at this, I think, is that my brother-in-law, my sister? But I don't think they look enough like them. But they're, in the background, so you can hardly tell. But, so yeah, I'm going to have these on this side and the other ones on the other side. So I'm going to be putting this down here. So I think I have similar measurements of the papers. So these were just a little smaller than, the 12 by 12 or the 12 width. And then this is a 12. And I'm thinking the other one was definitely bigger. Like this looks like maybe an 8. But I only have the one piece, so I'm going to use, and this is what's on the other side. So I'm going to use just 6 because I just split it in half. And then this here, when I cut it so that I'd get some of the turquoise in here. But I still didn't get much here, but, part of it's going to be covered anyway. So I think I'm going to put this over here because this part you'll see a little bit more of over here. I think that's how I figured. And like this here, I think is too much busy right next to each other. So that's why I'm going to put my little band of turquoise right here. And these are just a little bit different in size, but this is what I had to work with. and that's the color I want in here, because otherwise it seemed like there wasn't enough turquoise up here. So I'm gonna pause and put these down. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna try to get these to the same width. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the papers all taped down, and I got my pictures taped down. And it really wasn't as hard as I thought, but it did take a few minutes. Okay, and then I am using stickers from the sticker sheet that came with the Summer Bliss by Lori Whitlock. And so I've used quite a few of these, and then I've used some before, so I'm happy about that, because sometimes, it's like, well, I guess I only pull these out when it's summer. Summer layouts. Okay, now I have to say, whenever I see flip-flops on a clothesline, I really want to use them, so I am. Because flip-flops are my favorite shoes, even though I live in Indiana where it's cold. Okay, and I'm going to put it where it's at the top of the paper, not the top of, well, the top of the designer paper, I guess it would be called. Okay, and this is going to be my title. Let's have a great summer. I just thought this is cute. They're having a fun time. And so I kind of figured where that got close to the middle of this page, but still close enough to the other one, so it looks like it works in together. And I'm also using one of our swaps it was stamp color cut. And I got these, and they were from Twyla. And I thought, oh, let me see if I got anything in my scraps, or scraps to embellishments that I could use. So I'm going to use these 2 shells. And then from the sticker sheet, I have this, the camera. So I'm going to put this right up next to that photo. And usually I don't have, a great big spot to use a great big giant camera. But today I do, and I thought, how perfect. And then I've got this starfish. And I want snapshot show, so I'm gonna be careful not to cover that. And do I want this underneath or on top? I think I'll put that one first. Okay. So having all my, now these are not in my embellishment binders yet, but do I want to stick that underneath there? I don't want to cover up the whole arm or whatever. I'm trying to figure out where to put it. Maybe I'll kind of do that. Okay. So, yeah, lots of times it's like I wasn't seeing all my embellishments because, I didn't have them all together, so I like being able to see them. But these I did not get they didn't even get in the binder. I'm using them right away. Okay, and then I have this little butterfly, so I'm going to put this up here.
Did you say embellishments?
No, I didn't.
You did too, I heard you. Embellishments, embellishments, Terry.
He didn't get
Show him where to put them now.
He didn't get to sing enough today. You need to start singing in the car. You'd have more singing time. Okay, so now this is another one of I want to stamp, color, and cut from Twyla. And isn't she pretty? I love it. And I kept thinking, where should I put her? I tried putting her over on this side, but it's like she looks like she's looking this way. So I have to have her over here where it looks like she's watching the kids. I'm going to put her about there. And then I have another flower sticker from the sticker sheet. I'm just going to tuck that in by her foot because there's kind of like a curve here where her foot is. And that's where I'm sticking that. And then I have this sticker that says, Hello Sunshine. And I have to say there's so many trees here that I kept thinking, what time of day is it? But then I could see the light over here. Well, and you can see that it looks light here, but I'm thinking it could be lights there. So I'm going to put this around her head so it kind of curves around it. And I'm going to let it touch the water over here. And then I have 2 more pieces from Twyla and a beach ball. I'm going to start the beach ball. Let's see. I want to make sure I can fit everything right here where I want them. My grandma used to have one of these that she used as a doorstop, and it was so heavy and so hard. Must have been so old. Okay, I think I'm going to put this where, do I want it sitting right on top of that or just covering that? I think I'm going to put it right there. And then I have this little beach bag. And I don't want to cover up anything too much, so I don't want to cover up that little part of the beach ball. So I think if I put this here, that should be good. And then put that there, okay. So Twyla did have a, a pool, I want to call it a pool drink. So she's got this little drink in here, but I'll just have to save that for something else because I didn't want it in the kids picture or kids layout. Okay, so because they don't look like they're having any cocktails. I'm going to put that right there. So now I basically have the layout done except for the enamel dots. And you see on this side we have a whole lot of blue. Well, we do have a little bit of, looks like a little bit of blue back here. But I thought it'd be nice to pull in some of these blue enamel dots, and they're glittery, and how this looks glittery. So I thought that looks really good next to it. And I just always want to pull these things off because sometimes they're hard to get off the thing once you've taped them down. So I'm going to put a few down here. I'll probably put some in each area. And one over here. Oh, maybe I need to slide it over so you can see it a little better. Okay. And I'm gonna do this so I can get to it better. Okay, so I want what here? Because this is the side I want to pull more blue in, but I'll probably still get about the same. Okay. Use up a lot of enamel dots when you got 2 pages. But that's right, I have 2 bunches of these. Oops, that is not in the spot I want, and this looks like it's not stuck down. There we go. Can I slide that over? I just want those enamel dots a little bit closer together. That looks good. And do I just want a little one over here? By my favorite little shoes. Yeah, if there's flip-flops on a clothesline, I always try to use them. I know I've done it at least one other time when I've seen them. Okay. So that's it for today. And once I get more information, I know that it was, oh, I don't have my writing pencil here. I know it was 2009. So I will have that here. So thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And I'll see you tomorrow. And hopefully I will be doing some 30 days of sketches planning. So see you then. Bye-bye.